This is an exciting, high-scoring overtime shootout between the Nuggets and the Knicks. Watch for David Thompson's athletic dunk at the 4-minute 30-second mark, along with an animated Willis Reed game ejection at the 9-minute 14-second mark. And please click the subscribe and like buttons if you enjoy this video and want to see more of them. This early February 1978 matchup between the Knicks and the Nuggets did not have a shortage of future Hall of Famers. New York had three, with Spencer Haywood, Bob McAdoo, Earl the Pearl Monroe, and Denver also had three, Bobby Jones, David Skywalker Thompson, and Dan Issel.
And Jones preparing to jump it off. The Knicks in their traveling blue, the Nuggets in their white home uniforms. Jimmy Clemens being checked by Wilkerson, who's been playing guard under Larry Brown here in Denver. Played a lot of forward, picked up in that big trade. First shot is taken by McAdoo, and he was fouled going in for the basket.
That's a tough play right off the bat. Bob McAdoo got the ball inside here, using his elbow to keep Bobby Jones off. You just cannot give a 6'10" man with the ability Bob McAdoo has the ball inside like that.
McAdoo's career scoring average, Keith, 27.8. The third highest in the history of the NBA behind Chamberlain and Abdul-Jabbar. Price.
That's a great block by Williams.
McAdoo comes down with Williams to his right. Jump pass to Shelton. Goaltending against Thompson.
What a block. Watch David Thompson get up in the air, and there's a beautiful pass by Bob McAdoo. Lonnie Shelton putting the ball up, and look at David Thompson. Good golly, way above the rim.
That's the kind of action you'll see at the NBA All-Star game in Atlanta a week from next Sunday. David Thompson will be a starter for the West. 17-14, Knicks up by 3. Here's David. Got away from Mick. On the turnover, it's Matt Calvin. Behind the court. Thompson. He's into the swing of things now. It's Thompson. Thompson to the basket. Got it. First quarter. We've got a good one. It's Denver 24, New York 23. Nuggets can regain the lead. Thompson will go for it. 3:40 left in the first half. Halftime at Denver, and Keith, we can take a look at this injury sustained by Danny Issel. Tommy Lagarde and Issel were going to pressure the inbounds pass. Now watch Tommy Lagarde. Comes up with his shoulder directly into the facial area of Danny Issel, who was injured. And Keith, you said he was bleeding as he went to the locker room.
He was in a lot of pain, and he was definitely bleeding from the mouth. He really got hurt.
They have just given away a Black Angus steer here at Denver. Some fan hit a field goal from midcourt.
Now, what in the hell is a fan going to do with a steer? How are you going to get it home? And what are you going to do with it once you do get it home?
57-54, Price inside to Thompson.
All right, David Thompson just moving without the ball, got McMillan on the high side.
McAdoo screened for Haywood that time, and Jones switched off. Spencer 55-52. Denver leading. They lead the Midwest Division. Wilkerson with a perfect drive. Under control.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I thought Wilkinson's talents were as a forward. And I come out here, and he's handling the ball at the point.
He sure is.
And they burn him on that full court press. So it's 65-60. Now they got a chance to go ahead if they can put together 3 hoops. And there they go. Spencer Haywood on the pass inside. Shoot layups, not jump shots. 66-65. They're inside of 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's Monroe. Now they're down to 3.
Indeed, a good shot.
David Thompson is about to rock the rim.
All of the day and probably the road. Oh, bring it down. Oh, did you see him on this?
Here's David Thompson. Gives a fake, gets McMillan leaning. With McAdoo coming at him, he just reverse stuffs the ball with 2 hands. Unbelievable.
Can the Knicks break that 5-game losing streak? Here's Jones off this. Tying up again.
Denver's got to have more of that. They've got to stay together here. They've got to play as a team. They got out of it for a little while.
Jones right with McAdoo. Oh, what an arching shot of Jones was right there.
Couldn't play him any better. Could not play him any better, and that was not a good shot.
Here on the steal comes Gondrzik with a great pass to Williams, and it wouldn't stay. Layup wouldn't stay. Could have been a big psychological boost there for the Knicks. Now it is Danny Issel. Offense is the call. No basket. Shelton and Knight will check back in.
Here's Gondrzik taking the ball away from David Thompson on the side. Now watch this behind the back pass. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wilkerson came to him. Williams had the ball, shot it with his left hand. He's got the ability to dunk that ball. He should have done it, made sure.
Timeout, 4:29 to go in the third in Denver. Now, and he can tie it. 2:34 to go in the third. Gondrzik control, 84-83. Knicks ahead of the Nuggets. Gondrzik loses control, and the Knicks will pay the price. 85-84. Nuggets with a 1-point lead. It's Williams and Beard. It's 4-on-1 now. McAdoo to the basket. It's a 3-point Knick lead. 1:38 to go.
That's a picture-perfect fast break. Now watch Phil Jackson hardly even jump to block that shot by Matt Calvin. A bad shot. Here's Ray Williams, bring it down. He sees McAdoo on the side, comes in for the dunk.
Bo Ellis. Thompson. Got it. And he was fouled.
There's David Thompson with the ball. He sees Phil Jackson between him and the basket. Dale Jackson reached in and grabbed his arm. Thompson still put the ball up and got a nice soft touch on that.
Coming up is a display of some very unselfish basketball.
Wilkerson forced out by Monroe. Knight fronts Jones, who comes in
What
to
a pass.
Issel. Beautiful play by Jones.
Bobby Jones was still in the air and made that pass. That's a lob pass from Wilkerson. Toby Knight fighting around and gets in front of Bobby Jones. Jones, while he was still in the air, gave the ball to Issel.
Technical on Willis Reed, and he is upset. Here comes Willis. Hugh Hollis tried it. Willis Reed has been assessed with a technical foul. That's the second technical call against the Knicks. One was against Earl Monroe in the first half. Nuggets up by 5. Thompson. And David Thompson now has scored 25 points. 9:35 to go. A 7-point Denver lead. Big field goal as Willis Reed looks on. Spencer Haywood hit it for him. 5-point Denver lead. Jimmy Price. Shelton looking for the outlet. Haywood again with that perimeter jump shot. Too low. He's pulled the Knicks back to within 3.
Something tells me that Willis Reed isn't done beefing with the refs yet.
They look to take advantage of every mistake the other team makes.
All right, Keith, let's keep an eye on that. Now they're on offense. Haywood goes to work here in Denver. McMillan makes it a 1-point game. So a great burst here by the Knicks. Grabbing foul on Clemens is the call. Reed can't believe it, nor can Jimmy. I didn't see it, Keith. Did you?
No, I didn't see it either.
On number 35, Jim Clemens.
The basket counts. It's 99-98.
He's first on the team's second.
Now there's 2 team fouls. Here it is.
All right. Now, Clemens had a hold of Issel's arm, and then Issel threw him down.
I wasn't sure who had a hold of who in that scene. Now here's Reed coming out. Reed is throwing Hugh Hollis. Tossed out of the game. Hugh Hollis has tossed Reed out. Reed is furious. Jack Madden. Spencer Haywood. And Reed is still going after Hollis.
Jack Madden came over to hold Willis Reed back, and Willis Reed said to Madden in a very serious way, "Don't hold me." And Jack Madden backed off. Willis was mad.
shooting deep.
Now Thompson is going to shoot this technical. Reed, of course, is gone. There he is talking to Nat Frazier, one of his assistants. Here it is again. Now the technical is being called, and Reed came right out. And the Knicks can tie it with their coach now in the locker room, having been kicked out. Haywood not called for traveling, and he tied it with a beautiful move. 8:20 to go. We're tied at 100.
Bob McAdoo is about to swish one in, and he gets lost in the Hall of Fame shuffle of great players, but he was dominant. He was the 1972-73 NBA Rookie of the Year, the 1974-75 NBA MVP, and he had 3 straight scoring titles, averaging huge numbers: 30.6, 34.5, and 31.1 points per game.
111-107. This has been a whale of a game. 29 points for Thompson. 29 for Issel. McAdoo.
After by Bob
It's
McAdoo.
a shootout in Denver. Fourth quarter. Seattle leading now the Celtics by 11 points. 3:11 to go in Denver. Nuggets ahead by a field goal. McAdoo popped out on Jones. It is Issel on that little turnaround underneath.
That's just an incredible pass by Bobby Jones again. Dan Issel made a nice move to the hoop, but he just had to have a perfect pass from Bobby Jones.
That's 31 points for Issel in this game. McAdoo, he's been a one-man offensive show here. Technical director is Bob Kellison. Audio, Kenny Back. Nice work, men. What a horrendous storm those folks encountered leaving New York. Trapped in that airport for 8 or 9 hours. I understand they ran out of beer.
What? They ran out of beer? How can that happen? That should never happen.
2 seconds to go. It is Jimmy McMillan at the buzzer. It is up. It is good. Jimmy McMillan, it counts. We've got overtime in Denver.
He's so valuable. You've got to have help on him. Spencer Haywood came over to help out. He still shot the ball over the 6'8" Spencer Haywood.
McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo.
Here's David
39.
Thompson. David Thompson going around Jim McMillan. Spencer Haywood jumping, and he got the ball even over him.
The Knicks hold on. Who would you vote for as the most valuable player?
I don't think there's any question. It's got to be Bob McAdoo.
I would agree with that. And so the Chevrolet Most Valuable Player Award is going to go to Bob McAdoo. Now that means that the Chevrolet $1,000 scholarship is going to be awarded to North Carolina on behalf of Bob McAdoo, who tossed in 39 points, and was he sweating it after he missed those first 2 free throws late in regulation time.
How about in the first half? He only had 7 points. Talk about a second half performance.
Wilkerson left alone. That's going to be it. 2 seconds left. Stolen by Thompson. Magnificent in defeat. David Thompson hits one outside.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe and notifications buttons and check out my other cool videos and playlists.